Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel IBOL Designing Developer. My name is Inshal Beg. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Like in previous project we have learned that how to build one random person API in JavaScript, and I hope you all enjoyed that project. Now in this project we will see that how to build one analog clock in JavaScript, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like you enjoying more previous project of JavaScript. So let's start. Now over here you can see I've just made it this clock over here. Okay, so now here you can see it is showing our time over here, and it is a correct time if I just show you. So over here you can see now our time is over here, and now here the time is correctly over here. Okay, so you will be just saying that it is really difficult to make. Okay, but it is really easy to make. Okay, but I will say that it is really easy to make from our previous project that we will make. Okay, so it is really easy to make. We don't have to do anything, but just we have to style that. And here we have to just some of the HTML is over here, and over here we have to just done with JavaScript, and JavaScript also some of that. Okay, so just I will show you how to do, and here you can see our seconds is also going over here. Okay, so now I will just show you how to make this clock over here. So first of all you have to open your text editor what we have. So I will just open my brackets text editor because we are working with that. So I will just open that from here, and I will just do one thing. I will just go to my new.html file which is over here. Okay, so now here you can see I've just do like that, and I will erase these all things. Okay, so I will just erase this also and this also, and over here I will come and I will erase some of the JavaScript, and I will just hit save over here and save, and over here also save. And now here I will just create my starting code of Java HTML. So I will just write this sign, and over here I will press tab, so my all the starting code will be comes. Okay, so here you can see now I had my all the starting code of HTML, and now I will link my style sheet. So I will write over here link tag for linking my style sheet. So I will write link tag, and I will press tab. So here you can see now our tag has been coming off link. Okay, and now in that I will write my style sheet name which is called new.css, and I will add new.css, and I will just hit save over here. And now over here I will come, and over here I will add my script tag. Okay, so I'm just writing this script tag because I have to link my JavaScript sheet also with my HTML one. So I will add my script tag, and in this script tag I will add src equal to, over here I will add new.js. Okay, which is our JavaScript sheet name. Hit save from here. Okay, so now here when you've done these all things, just I will do another thing over here. Okay, so just I will come underneath my new dot css which we have linked with our HTML1, and I will add all the codes underneath that. So I will write over here h1, and over here first of all I will write clock. Okay, and now when you've done that all, just you have to do another thing. Come over here again, and here I will just write my time. Okay, so I will write first of all h1, and over here I will write 1 2 3, and I will just write my all the times over here. So I will first of all just copy and paste that. So I will just paste, just hit Control Z, and here you have to paste that many times. Okay, because we have to just return that many times. So now here I will just paste that, and over here I will come and I will add 2, then 3 and 4. Okay, so I will just change the time. Okay, means I will just write all the times over here, then 8 9, and over here I will write 10 and 11, and then in the end 12. Okay, so now when you have done these all things, just hit save over here. Now it is done. Just when you have done that all, just you have to do another thing which is called over here. Okay, so now here I will just come. Okay, so now here we have just done till over here we have defined our time and all the things, and over here I will just hit save over here. Okay, so now when you've done that, just you have to come over here new in the new.css one, and over here I will just define another thing. Just come over here, and we will just do all the thing with JavaScript. Just we have to style that. So I will write over here first of all like that, and that margin should be 0 pixel, and padding should be also 0 pixel, and over here I will come. Okay, and here I will just write another thing which is called over here box sizing. Okay, so like previously we have written, so I will write box sizing which should be border box. Okay, because I want my box sizing should be of border box. So I will come over here, and now here I will just come and I will justify content and align items and all the things. So I will justify content in center because I want my this thing should be in center, and align item should also be in center. And over here I will come, and here I will write like display should be of flags. So I will write display flags, and flags wrap also should be wrap. Okay, so now when you've done that, just come over here, and here you have to write body tag. Okay, and just here you have to write background color also. So I will just come over here, and I will write background color should be of like white. So I will write my color code of white. Then here you have to write color which should be of black. So I will write black. And here when you've done that, come over here, and here you have to write background. Okay, so right over here background color should be white. And over here, when you've done that, all right, over here color. Okay, so I will write the color of black. And now just you have to write 000. We have just written 2 zeros. And right over here flex wrap should be wrap. And just you have to come over here, and here you have to write another thing which is called over here. Okay, so now it is called. Okay, so now here we have just write another thing. We have just done our tail over here. And now here I will write display of flags. So I will write display flags. And just you have to write semicolon because we have to write that. Just come underneath again, and over here I will write align items will be in center. So I will write align item center. Just come over here and write over here like justify content in center. Okay, so write justify content in center. Okay, so now we have just done till over here. Now here you have to press backspace. Just write like that. Now it is done. Just when you've done that all, and write over here font size. Okay, so I will write over here font size should be 16 pixel, and font weight also you have to write, so it should be of like 600. Okay, so I will write 600. And now when you've done that all, just hit save from here. Okay, so now we have just defined our all the things still over here. Now I will come and I will add box sizing. Okay, so I will add box sizing, spelling is incorrect. I will add box sizing of border box. And now we have just done our vector over here. Now you have to just hit save over here. Okay, so now when you've done that all, just you have to come again underneath that and write over here h1 now, and write the font size over here. Okay, so now we want the font size of like 12 pixels. So I will add 12 pixel. Then here you have to just change it to 12 to like 17, and come over here and write the font weight should be of like 500 or 600. It should be perfect. So I will just come over here, and here I will add another thing which is called over here like justify content in center, and write over here align items also in center. So I will add align items in center. Then come over here and write over here display flags. So I will write display flags. Then come over here, and here you have to write another thing which is called color. So I will add color should be black. So I will add black color. And now here you have to come and write over here the background color. So I will write background color should be white. Okay, so now we have just done till over here. Now I will just come underneath again, and now I will just press backspace. So now it is done. When you have done that all, hit save. Okay, so now when we have done these all things, just you have to do another thing. You have to just go to your JavaScript sheet. Okay, so now when you have just gone over here, and now here I will define my JavaScript code. So I will just come over here, and I will add function tag, and I will just write like that. Come over here and write over here let, and just you have to write h1 equal to like document.query selector. So I will write query selector. So when you have done that, just you have to come over here, and here you have to write another thing which is called over here h1. So I will write h1 tag, then write body equal document.query selector. Okay, so now we have just done till over here. Write over here body only because it is a tag. So I will write over here let, and here I will just write another thing which is called over here. Okay, so now here I will just write like container. Okay, so now we have just not written any of the containers. So I will write h1 again because we have defined the h1 in clock and in our time which we have defined. And over here I will add h1 tag again. And now here I will come and I will add function dot button, and over here I will write add email listener. Okay, so now add email listener dot on click function. Okay, and over here come and write function tag again, and just write over here math dot random tag, and with that I will add length, and write over here function again, and write over here dot, and write on click function. And with the help of that I will just write another tag which is called button one, and function. Just write over here another thing, come over here function, and write another thing over here which is called random dot float dot length over here, and write on click function dot function again. Okay, so now here just write button again, and with the help of that I will add function tag again. Now we have just done till over here. Now just come over here, and here I will write like random dot max dot floor tag, and I will just write over here function dot button, and e tag I will write with dot function again. Okay, so now here we have just done that. Write over here on click, and now when you have done that all, just you have to do like that. Okay, so now you have to come over here, and here write math dot random tag, and write over here dot function, and write button dot e tag. Okay, so I will write e, and over here you have to write dot function, and on click again. Now when you have done that all, just you have to do till over here, hit save, and now here I will just go to my clock.html. Then here you have to do like that. Now when you've done that all, just you have to go to Google Chrome, and now here you can see how beautiful our clock is looking. We have just got our border edges, then the box shadow we have just done till over here with JavaScript. We have just done our all the styling means all the styling of these times and these of the clock we have just done with our CSS. So these all back of the styling we have done with our JavaScript. So I hope you understand that how to build one clock in JavaScript, and I hope you also enjoyed this project like you enjoyed my previous project of JavaScript. Okay, so just you have to practice these all project we are working with, and I hope you will be a good programmer of JavaScript also like you are of Python and HTML and CSS. So I will just meet you in next project. So for today, goodbye.